I vote IS5.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Defenders kind of got it just, but
Yeah.
I hear you. But at the same time, you should maybe consider going 8-8, making the whole thing an 8-ball. 8 players, 8 tier 8s, all the 8s.
Yeah, we could do
And
that.
Crusher
864.
might be interesting in there.
Yeah, I'd see in the
And,
crash.
and then actually consider forcing your 2. You have to have 2 of everything, 4 times 2, and that would be interesting tactically rather than having individuals. If you pick one tank, you've got to have another.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, you have to have 2 of each type. Oh, that would be.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be real interesting. Hmm. Interests are perked. Interests are perked.
That could be definitely interesting. Lots of, I mean, like say, all the comp guys have got
Yeah, everybody's got
way too much money invested.
Yeah, I mean, let's put those dollars to use.
Yeah, let's show off how much silly money we've spent buying tanks that are inferior to their normal brothers, but still we keep doing it.
Yeah. Don't forget to spectate Mark there, top left.
Who?
Mark. Our
Who's Mark?
co-commentator.
He's spectating me already.
There you go.
I know. I
I
was
must
just
have
looking
looked
at
up.
bells here.
Man,
Dexter's that quick, I never see him moving.
honestly, I want to give you a nickname of 007. I truly do.
You go ahead, it's your party.
Okay, this is gonna be an interesting night here.
Better give him the name Highlander.
I like that.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
Very, very interesting map pick for tonight.
So what map did they pick?
What format are they playing?
770.
Chief picked Himmelsdorf.
770, yeah.
Panda picked Himmeldorf's Knight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. Oh, man, you guys are getting a treat. Oh, man.
Yeah, 2 gold teams playing one of the best maps there is in both its variants.
Alrighty. Welcome, everybody. It's that time. It's now full on. Welcome to Meltdown. Of course, Meltdown theme song brought to you by Fozzie.
Hold on, how many variants of Ghost Town is there?
It's really just the one that you play in it, just the encounter. What do you mean in general?
Yeah, what are you talking about? In,
Like Ghost Town Blizzard, Ghost Town. Is there
Oh,
a Ghost
yeah,
Town
right.
Night?
I do not recall. I
That'd
never play
be
the
fun
weather
to
variants
get-
because they look awful in the stream.
Yeah, but that'll be fun to get all 3 Ghost Towns on it for one set of matches.
I mean, you'd have to have standard. Well, unless you did
Standard,
unless you did team deathmatch standard and encounter, but I mean, other than that, it'd be just you would have encounter and then encounter sandstorm.
Blizzard, or yeah.
What you maybe be better doing is play the assault version, and obviously one team's defending, and then flip it and play the other assault version, where it puts the cap down just off the centre.
I
Isn't
like
there
that.
an assault that does that? Do the assault twice, then you can avoid the weather variants, and then play the encounter for the finale, the ordinary encounter.
Wait. There's an assault on Ghost Town.
Yeah,
I believe so.
yeah.
I have never played it.
It's pretty rare. It pops up in the matchmaker bud. Really, really rare in pubs. But the
Yeah, I think-
problem with team destruction, that becomes an automatic camp fest and goes down. Everybody sets up in all the lockdown positions and just stays there.
Alrighty, guys. So it looks like we're getting the tanks picked up here. Panda Chiefs, some gold division going on. Let's see here. Let's look at this ranks here really fast for the gold division. Let's pull it up here. All right, so you got Panda in 4th place, and then Chiefs coming in now at 9th place. So this is going to be a good matchup for you guys. TLP versus ODB. TLP was in 13th, ODB was in 15th, so there's some good points being exchanged there. And I swear to God, if someone else asks me about the bronze division rankings, I will hang you.
I know, he nearly killed me when I just barely asked him about it.
If you guys would realize how much math there is involved in adding that many teams and then that many matches from the Hispanic tournament, I will kick people into tuckus.
Well, Bud, when you search through your old emails, I sent you something that'll help you with that. When you get a chance, we need to go over it for you.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go over it before we... And then, sounds great. Mark, you want to go down the guys' Panda side, and then I'll go down the Chief side when everybody's ready to rock and roll.
We've got 6 picked now. I'll just wait till we get the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll just wait till I've got the last pick, else it'll confuse everything.
Minus 45 minutes, I get to crack a Red Bull. Super excited. Whoop, whoop.
D-minus...
Alrighty then, so on Panda, we have an E4 coupled with an E3, a Batchat, twin IS-7s, a T57 Heavy, and an AMX 50B. Very, very varied setup.
Yeah, it's interesting. Pulling out the E3, I'm going to be super excited to see what they're going to do with that.
I think I've got a guess, but
I think I got one too.
I'll wait to see.
Yeah, exactly. And then over here on
Waffle
Chiefs,
tractor.
here we go. We got an E4, the WAF, 3 IS-7s, T57 Heavy, and the E1 Hundo. Oh, Lofted came in. I think there is a Thunderstorm variant. I think he is right. Is it the Thunderstorm or Sandstorm? I think you're right. I think
it is Thunderstorm.
I think it's Thunderstorm instead of the Sandstorm.
I try and avoid them like the plague.
Well, when I
Chef's
switch
Meatballs
maps
coming
here, I'll check on page number 3 for them quick.
Chef's Meatballs throws out a prediction, 3-1 Chief win. Interesting. It's an interesting spread. Alrighty. Alright, so E4 is already all the way at the bottom, so you'd think that he would just go ahead and stay committed to the bottom. Where'd that E3 get placed? E3's up top. But both teams looks like they're electing to go low. Yep, except for the 50B, which I thought he would stay up high.
Do a quick spot. Depends if he gets nothing, then
Waffles going
he'll be
high.
chipping shots down on top of them. You'd imagine the E3 will be locking down one of the shooting lanes towards the spawn. That chat's joined the AMX. Ooh, action at the top straight away.
Think he's gonna get shot in the rear?
And they're
When he
definitely
gets tracked.
engaging. Yep, they're fighting up there.
Oh,
AMX 50B's taking 2 shots. Third bat chat's joining them. Well, second bat
and
chat,
he
sorry.
gets tracked again. Oh. Can the Waffles? The
50B's
Waffle
taking
gonna be?
that pretty rough.
Yep, Waffle's gonna finish him off.
One tank down, and the rest of them are retreating down off the hill. But that said, if they're quick, that does give them the overmatch below, but the bad chats. The 57 heavies up there as well. Ooh, intriguing.
Panda goes into
E4
the
spotted in the middle.
Panda here going into the typical camp setup to wreck anybody that comes. Murphy's probably going to go rotate out and maybe go out to the his far right. Yep, he is. And take positions at the blown out house at E1 F1.
Absolutely. And Chief or CHF doing the cover on that whole of the right hand side of the map and slowly working their way over. But I like Panda's position, but then obviously they are a tank down.
I know the Waffle was thinking he could stay up top and probably get some decent snipes going down the hill, but none of Panda's in position for him to really take advantage of that.
Yeah, in some senses that kind of makes up for the one tank down, to be honest, because the Waffle's pretty much out of the game right now, and it's going to be difficult to get it in position on that side. Pretty cagey right now though, they're all just kind of sitting still.
I mean, Chief has to think, all right, they went into the turtle mode.
Well, they are up though. Am I correct in saying under your rules, if they stalled this right now, Chief would take it?
Chief would take it.
Yep. Therefore, it's unfortunately down to Panda to force this, which gives Chief that simple advantage of being able to sit still. And gold versus gold. If you've got an advantage, you hold it. Bat chat throwing out rounds across the middle, a little bit speculative, but
Well, he was trying to go for the 57, but here comes the rotate with Chief.
That could turn into a strong push. And that single IS-7 who's currently unaware. And he just took... There we go. So the E4, the two IS-7s from Chief moving in on the single IS-7. He is isolated.
There is
E4
Viking
behind.
tanker.
They can definitely get shots on him. Whether they can pen's a different matter.
Time for the low plate. Boom. Connects. 554 shot into tanker. Baby Imp takes a big hit from the E100.
E4's sitting stern now. It's just ready to dump. And the IS-7 and the E3 round the back could move in.
Oh, Archer not letting that ridicule close while on the move. And that shell drops about 15 feet in front of the E4. What's Murphy doing back here? Murphy is coming around. He's going to be having shots on Dola.
Yep. Well spotted. Chucking them at him.
Dola's really angled. Now he's not. He was pretty good angled there, so Murphy would have had to kind of line up those shots. 2:17 on the clock. Here we go.
Still that Waffle desperate for shots up on the top, probably getting frustrated now.
HE shot from John Archer into Viking for almost 300.
Yep. I think that patience from Panda with the E3 and the IS-7, I would have been way tempted to move them by now. But that's showing patience.
Yeah, because it's going to take that E3 at least a minute and a half just to get around the corner and down the street.
Yeah. Well, I think Chief are in a position where they don't have to do anything. They can stall this out.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure onto Murphy to get at least one kill.
Oh, a little bit of contact at the back there. Closing in a minute, and the initiative is with Panda to do something, and the E3 is starting to make his move.
I was saying, yeah, it's going to take forever. It's going to take
Yeah. That would cause cross shots by the Waffle as well, if the Waffle hasn't moved very much. I don't know why he's went back behind the building. Must be trying to get shots in the bad shack and all, I guess.
Oh, John Archer, what are you doing? You don't have to poke out like that. Get the bounce.
And Panda moving on the right hand side now as well, starting to tie in.
35 seconds. They're looking
Ooh,
for a
57
kill.
took a big hit. And the back chat's chasing it down right now. He's behind that 57. Here he comes. "20 seconds. Oh, this is going to be tight. You better get your calculator out, bro." Big push by Panda right at the end.
Oh, is he going to get the kill? Oh, is he going to get
Don't
10
know.
seconds?
Looks like it.
Oh, and it bounces off the cannon. Oh, and he's on a reload. Oh, no. So close.
Wow.
Last gaming shots. That's it. Chief takes the win. With the one
50-50
kill.
on health pool. One kill.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Exciting end to the match. Quick run on the damage for Panda. So we've back chat 1642. Murphy Mauler. Desert Storm on 1000, call it 1700. Sad Baby Imp on 1560. Milo on 1244. Hell's Cracker on 510 in IS7. And around 1500 in the other IS7. I'll let you take the other side, bud.
All right, rolling out here on the Chief side. Dola coming out with the 1470. Demon the 1335. Dirt Rider with the 1680. Boxhound with a grand. And then Rated M coming out with a 1589. So not a whole lot of damage actually dealt out here over on the Chiefs side. It was most, man, they were clinging to that one kill lead.
Yeah, they did. And they worked.
Panda lost
Rules
all
is rules.
comms. Oh man, that sucks. Spetsnaz coming in. Spetsnaz Viking, that is Viking Tanker. Let's see here. Chef's asking, what did the commentators believe? I want this to be a 3-2. I want this to go, and I'm not going to say who's going to win. I just want a game 5.
I'd like to see a 3-2 as well. Also, it's gold versus gold. I'd love to see that. Panda more than capable of evening that up. But their comms loss and the early tank loss certainly hampered them slightly there. All is fair in love and war, however.
Yes. Oh. I do want to go out
I
there.
was really panicking. Really panicking. You're going to have to get a calculator out there, bro. I was waiting to think.
Yeah,
Hold
me
on.
too.
Pause everything.
Like, here we go again. These guys love making me have a tough job.
I wouldn't have liked to had that up if you'd got that kill, bro. That would have been really difficult. I think if he had got the kill, they would just have nipped it.
All right, so Murphy's asking really fast, so we're just going to take a moment here. They're going to get in Panda's party reconnected so they can get everybody back on the same page, which Dola went, go for it. So great sportsmanship there coming out of the Chief camp. That's super exciting to see. You are watching two of the best in the gold division. In this gold division
here's the
lineup
thing.
tonight. Good.
Would you rather say you won against them when they're at their best, or when they had stuff going on?
Well, that all depends. At the
You
time,
know,
you want to win in the best possible sense, and sportsmanship is done. The day after, when the result kicks in, you don't really care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is some teams out there, man, that the sportsmanship be shared. They're like, F those guys. We'll take the win. But 99% of the WNF teams that come out here on a regular, that you see these guys out every weekend, week out, or every other week, or every third Wednesday. This is a solid set of group of guys and gals, and they're all here to put on an amazing show, get a little bit of points, and just get some good training for the big shows that are coming out.
Absolutely.
Looks like both teams now getting their tanks picked up. Must have got comms under control.
Issues resolved, it looks like.
It's going to be seeing if interesting what they're going to throw up top now.
Yes.
Some people are going to stay up top, or if they're just going to elect to. I don't know. This is going to be great. I'm going to see how it goes.
I think it'll be a KG pick here. They'll be waiting to see what else to do with the TDs, because the TDs, the picks were pivotal last time. Fair enough, they didn't have a huge influence on the match, but the picks kind of altered the way they played at the beginning.
So Dex, this time you want to roll down Panda, and then I'll let Mark roll down the Chief side.
Sure. That's if I can English.
I struggle with it.
You guys still there?
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting on the last picks.
Sweet.
That's the
Here we go. Awesome.
Chief's still due one.
Well, over here on Panda side, we have Imp and an E4, Murphy Mauler and a Batjet, Viking Tanker and Hellcrackers in IS-7s, Milo in the 57 Heavy, Big Joe in the E100, and Eggy.
Mr. Eggy Salmon. That's
and
pretty
a
awesome.
50B.
He's
Okay,
gonna
over
give it a
in
go
Chief.
with 50B this time.
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir.
over in Chief we've got an E4 with John and Archer. We've got the Waffle Truck again, triple IS-7s, needed disc, Boxhound and Deefy, and a 57 Heavy by Zach's Music Box, and Dola and an E100. So virtually the same setup there. Just the triple IS-7s. I think they only had two last time because they brought one different. But anyway, rock and roll time.
I still don't know about that waffle tractor. I mean, it does have that clip potential, but
Yeah, it does.
it's just
For me, the thing with the Waffle does, it stops early rushes by things like the Bat Chat, because you're just too scared to take one right in the track and then the rest of the rounds into your easy side. So it can stop overconfidence from mediums. But I'd be scared to do
I
it.
mean,
I would be
But
scared.
also at the same time, by the time the Waffle does reach the top, on these slopes, it's loaded.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's one of those. That's like an instant push stopper. If you get up top and there's a Waffle loaded,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
that kills. Yeah, that you're dead on with it, man. Let's see. Nope, he's gonna go down this time around. No one's going up top from Chief's side.
I mean,
Full push towards the Captain Chief side, and other side looks like they're doing the same. One tank going up. Nope, another medium's at the back there as well. Let me go see what it is. Sorry, Dexter, I jumped in on you there.
wait, you jumped on me? That wouldn't feel too pleasant.
Probably not. I'm pretty heavy.
I mean, I'm not too small, but still, I honestly do not want to be jumped on.
Oh, come on. I'll hop in your lap there, Mr. Dex.
Okay, now I'm just scared, and
I was
I'm
just
walking
getting
on my
weird.
doors.
Right, back in action. We've got Bat Chat and the 50B have taken the top unopposed and are looking for shots down and across on Chief, who have set up in virtually the same spot that Panda did in the previous match, and it's a pretty standard early turtle, but they've got their whole team in there and pretty well positioned.
We also got some good tankers up there in the Twitch chat talking right now. Look like Sir Tubbins has came out. Nerve is out. Storms is out there. A big shout out to all these guys. Murphy Mahler's already up in there.
Yeah, it looks like Chief are just going to force Panda to come to them. If they want to make it 1-1, they're going to have to come and get it. That's what it looks like to me.
Yep, Murphy Mahler going ahead and probably going to rotate out. I see maybe if he goes to the J1 to feel it out first, to get some quick spots, he might pick up Defy. Out there at the J1,
yep.
He may want to try to go out to the F1. Let's see if he does. If he's going to try to just, so he does spot up Defy. Murphy does get spotted out, but he does make it to the F1 E1 house.
Yep.
Captain Alti now lit up, so they know where the waffle is. That's a good chunk of information.
It certainly is, yeah, and Eggy's still spotting across the top, trying to see what you can see down shots. Too smart to fall into the gap for down the backside for the spot. Too many tanks looking that way, and he knows it.
I figure we're going to be seeing a banana road push out of Panda with Viking and the rest of that crew. And then Eggy rotating out.
Yep. So they're going to cruise down there.
Yep, and then as Eggy rotate out and probably start setting up camp somewhere on the reverse side. Yep. Here comes Murphy for another quick spot. Let's see if he gets anything. He does have the fence in his way.
This is the stage. Yeah, this is the stage in the map where I think to myself, you know that guy from Star Wars, the commander? It's a twap. Yeah, that's what's going off in my head.
Yeah.
and concerted push through that centre, the E100 and the E4, cruising in. We've got a 5 appearing on that corner. But how many shots can they all get off?
When's Eggy going to come down? I'm wondering if he's going to do the beeline and wait for the beeline push to come down and around. Waffle burning around.
Yep. It's bouncing going on now there. First contact.
Ooh.
A little bit of damage on Dola and a pick back on Panda and the E100.
I roll out of that IS-7 556 into disc.
Where's Eggy Salmon going? I've lost him. He's vanished.
Nope.
Interested in where he's going to pop back up.
Yep, he is going to rotate out and come back around. I wonder if he's going to come back down the G line.
Time is now beginning to get of the essence again, whatever they're doing. E4 of Chief is isolated, so no one knows it.
Alti's now in a
Looking to get
reload.
a flank shot.
He elected, so there's a
E4's
minute.
looking for a flank. Eggy and him are going to run right into each other. This is going to cause them both to go, who is that? Very quickly. Oh, and Eggy's missed it. He doesn't see it. Can't see it. Can't be helped. He's going to wind up getting backside shots. E4 flanks looking pivotal. E4 flanks pivotal.
Yep, and Eggy's going to be in big trouble.
Yep. He's spotted. They're all spotted down that lane. Eggy takes one. 57's coming in with that clip any second.
Zach's music box. He does get proxy spotted, but here we go. This is the 57.
Bang, Amarak, bang.
Home territory.
Bang.
Oh, and he's on a reload. Can John Archer get that final shot?
Okay. Shot from the E4. He did.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Full-on push.
Yeah, they've got no option. They've got to push through, take their overmatch. Oh, and
Waffle.
it kicks off.
Waffle.
Violence in action. Amorax.
Waffle's emptied. He's out of the fight. Big Joe going down. Zach is reloaded. He's going to take out Milo.
Yeah,
And it down by 4 tanks. It's a rarity.
Chief baited and waited.
That baby M goes down from a ram. Captain Ulti might get a reload, but yet again, by this time, it's all pretty much said and done. 30 seconds left on the clock. Foxhound trying to hold Hell's Cracker into place.
E4 with the finishing shot. Waffle virtually reloaded. It's not going to matter.
Back on a reload. 1 second. There we go. Shoot it
Boom.
on right now.
Great match to watch. Okay, big action, so I'll run down the Panda side. So at the top there you get Eggy Salmon on, call it 1200. Big Joe in the E100 on 525. Sad Baby Imp 1340. Milo in the T57 with 757. Hell's Cracker on call it 2000 and IS7. His compatriot Viking Tanker, another IS7 on 564. And the Bat Chat Murphy Muller 1200. Over to you, Dex.
Dex, okay, you switching the rooms really fast. Chief rolling out Defy
Of
with
course,
Yeah.
I forget.
With 1170, need a disc coming out with the 1500. Dola 3K. Captain Alti almost 3200. He was 1 point away, so 3200 out of that camp. John Archer and his E4 coming out with a 2406 with 3 kills. Zach's Music Box in the 57 heavy 2350. I remember that man taking part in the New Blood tournament way back in the day. Look at him now in Chiefs. And then, of course, Box Sound coming out with the 927 and the IS7. Same map, different variant. We're going to nighttime now.
Night night, everyone.
Time to go dark. But yeah, on reflection or recap of that last one there, I really feel that E4 flank caused all the trouble.
Oh yeah, totally worth it. Him and Zach Music Box put together, taking down the 50B, which he had no idea. Eggy had no idea.
Nothing he could do about it. Nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, I mean that
And
was
the thing
just,
is,
go ahead.
that was just the way it was. I mean, if you imagine that he'd been 30 seconds further back, then that E4 would have had his backside to him. Fair enough, the E4 would still be pumping rounds into his buddy, but he'd have had his whole clip into the back or side of him, and it could have been a completely different story. So it was a 7th sense move by the E4 driver.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's straight up. I mean, Eggy, it was one of those things. It could have went either which way on that aspect, but interesting rollout. Seeing Chief roll out the same kind of play with that very consistent kind of turtle trap that Panda tried to pull out round 1. So let's see what's going to happen here, because this is a whole different beast now. Being now that it's nighttime, the encounter, it goes up top, and then this is by the numbers. Panda only coming in a very close second, and this is only because we see them more on it, outdoing the Immortals. Actually have the best win rate on nighttime variant on Himmelsdorf out of all the teams in World of Tanks.
Well, they're going to need it right now.
Yep. So this is going to be interesting to see how Panda's going to roll this one out, and it's going to be interesting.
I'd predict it'd be heavy on autoloaders and mediums, storm the hill and shoot like crazy. That's my simple prediction.
Ian, who are our commentators tonight? Well, of course, you got me, Hellscat Death, joined by, of course, Dexter, Happy Gilmore, and then my Highlander man himself, Mark Jackson.
How's it going, people?
I need to
Happy Gilmore here, just doing his standard quiet ninja sitting in the corner.
You're gonna have to give some shout outs and props really fast. First one going out to, of course, Fozzy and Century Media Records for the theme song of Fozzy, Judas. So big shout out to that band, Fozzy and Chris Jericho, and his record label of Century Media Records. And then the second shout out here goes out to Silent Side, with their song Shroud. That's the song in the background that you guys hear. You can check them out on Free Music House on YouTube or on SoundCloud/Silent Side. Being streamed across all the boards. I want to say welcome to everybody that's out there on Twitch, YouTube, and also Mixer. Chief rolling out John Archer, this time coming out with the Skoda. The box coming out with the 57 Heavy, as along with and also with Dirt Rider and Demon, and then Captain Altidola and Boxhound all coming in with the 50Bs. How's it looking over on the Panda side there, Mark?
There's one shy of a pick, but so far a Bat Chat, Murphy Muller, 2 IS7s, Viking Tanker, 3 IS7s now. They just made it easy for me, and triple 57 heavies. It's a huge autoloader rush from Chief to try and counter that top hill, but the IS7s are the ones that can bounce, so this is going to be, well, we're going to struggle to keep up here. Take a breath.
Yeah, this is going to be a brawl. Oh my god.
This is going to be, yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to play the Skoda. Is the Skoda going to stay low to counteract, because to counteract the push from low out of the medium from, oh man, this is going to be good. Man.
So yeah, so many options, but I really do hope they just all rush to the top of the hill and blast it out, but hey, it's up to them.
See if the mediums are going to try to come up on the flanks to try to poke and prod. Both these teams know each other quite well. Each show their love. So it's going to be Skoda versus Bat Chat. Archer versus Mauler. I have to give a big giant prop out in shots yet again to my guys in Panda. They've been teaching me the ways of the Bat Chat, and I have to say, only being like 50 games in and already having get my 2 mark almost. Thank you guys for showing me the ways of the Bat Chat. Alrighty, here we go. Full throttle.
So Chief looking like they're going straight up the hill so far, it looks like.
Check that out in A4.
And Panda, at least 5 going to the hill. I think they're leaving 1 back just in case for the cover.
Look at Chief. They're leaving the 50Bs back. Like a trap.
Yeah. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It could be, but we'll see. Yeah, they're definitely doing something. They're counting something out, and they're gonna, a timed move by them by the looks of it. See how it goes. TVP up and ready for the spots, and he's at least 20 seconds shy of a counter spot.
Well, it looks like Murphy is starting to make his way across towards the 2 50Bs.
Wow, that's interesting. I wonder how that's going to go.
Sorry about that really fast. Had to take care of a little 2-year-old.
Right, so the IS-7 on Panda Viking Tanker is going to be the first to get the spot from the counter of the 50B or the TVP, whoever sees each other first. 57 Heavies will get up first on the Chief side. That could be pivotal for the early shooting. 1's up, 2nd's about to make it, the 3rd's just about to crest as well. So he might get caught by the IS-7, he might. And the early information is bugging into both teams.
Tanker takes a pop shot there, but he goes into the tracks. Archer did manage to get out of there, not taking any damage. A decent side scrape going on here from Chief. This is a solid turtle. 50B and all these guys. Here comes the push. Trio of 57 heavies on the right.
50B's trying to run round. The teams just stay alive. Chief are 2 tanks down effectively on that push. It's huge by Panda. Huge. 50B's ain't going to make it.
Yep, those 250Bs being out of the fight. It's going to be interesting to see how much damage can be caused. Now the
TVP's managed to bug out.
big advantage here to Panda. They have the IS-7s, which don't have that clip reload, so huge advantage right now to Panda.
Yep.
Just had to weather the storm.
57 heavy getting picked on now heavily. TVP's turning it back in to try and help out. Sweep through. Wow, brutal.
Brings the bat chat. Demon getting ammo rack. Demon takes out Eggy. Hellscracker takes out Demon.
57 heavies managed to escape. So it's 3 versus 4, and that escape could be pivotal for the 57 if you can manage to get the gun back in the game. 50B's coming up unopposed if they can trap that IS-7 and dump their clip. That
Here
can
we
help
go.
turn it if they can.
Oh, Dola's going in by himself. Foxhound staying back. Miscommunication, possibly. Viking Taker is going to go down here.
Yep, some bad language definitely going over there on their thing, I would reckon.
Yep, Dola's going to go down. Stab Baby Imp's going to, once that round gets locked in, boom. Foxhound's on the reload. Foxhound's going to go down here because, well, it's 2 IS-7s and a 57 here. And he's going to try to run. Oh, and he gets caught.
57 at the back is back over, but there's nothing there.
To be almost reloaded. Big Joe getting trapped up. That allows Foxhound to get away, but back up top. Boom, double tap. Nice. I told you guys the highest winning percentage on Himmelsdorf night is Panda, so, and they're showing it right here why.
Yeah, they did.
Foxhound pretty much just going to be out there for a Sunday cruise. Maybe that it was a little bit of miscommunication. Dola pushed in too far. And Foxhound was trying to tell him to hold off.
Maybe. Ultimately, when it came to the count for the overmatch, Panda recognised it really, really fast and got in and did all the heavy damage really, really fast. The 57 that did escape could have helped if, yeah, you're right.
confirm.
Very brave.
Try to confirm who he does get
He
detected.
spotted 2 straight away. Spot.
Yet again,
Just
confirmed.
little information.
IS-7 spotting tank, best spotting tank confirmed, I guess. Outdoing the bat chat. And then over here on the Panda side, business as usual, getting that trio of the IS-7s and 57s up top. Only difference here is Murphy's going to be loaded, and he's going to slide around. He's going to bug the living. This has happened to Chief before, where the bad chat comes up on the rear. Who's going to be the unlucky soul? Rated and...
Most likely the E4.
Oh, is it going to be? I mean, I think last time it was Rated M also that got absolutely obliterated before he could ever even reach the hill.
Ouch.
Alrighty.
And Chief have managed to get that E4 round the corner, which is very important to how they hold the top. And they're getting him up there, pushing him up there, and that's quite right, because he's the slowest tank, and that's a very smart move, getting that thing up there.
All right, let's
Chief
see.
has an IS-7 in the corner undetected, which is important as well, so definitely a better start for Chief this time, in my opinion.
Double taps into the E4. Great shots by Viking and Baby Imp. Oh, Johnman misses his shot. 57s of Panda now low.
You're going to get 57s versus 57s right here on this corner very, very shortly.
Zach gets a good shot in. Eggy gets the tracks of Zach. Here comes the bat chat, though.
Beautiful triple movement by both teams there on that backside. The 57s all in line. And again, on the opposite.
Now that Johnman's there, I would...
Here comes his bat chat. Here it comes. You called it. Here it comes.
They're going to have to push, but Dirt Rider's going to get motored. Oh no, all the 57s turn around. Here comes the push. That was what they were waiting on, was the bat chat to get there. And the fight is on.
Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Bounces. Lots of... Crazy.
Oh man, Dola.
Chief down
Demon
2
going
tanks
down.
real quickly.
3 on 2 up top.
They're all in reloads.
3 on 3 down
can
below.
pinch Hell's Cracker. If they can communicate, they can pinch him.
Zach's now getting clipped in the rear.
Beautiful rotation. Beautiful rotation by Panda.
Murphy now on a reload. But the rest of 57s of Immortals now completely good. Sad Baby Imp and Cobra holding off Rated M and Disc.
Yeah,
Rated
but Chief
M.
have slung the bottom side with the 57s. They're coming in. They slung it round. Oh, this is a hell of a match. They're concentrating on Eggy Salmon. With 3 tanks on him now.
Sad Baby Imp needs to get in there and take care of... Oh, no,
He's
he needs
down.
to stop. Oh, big hits.
Wow! 3 versus 4, but it's in the bag. It's, sorry, up in the air, my apologies.
Imp goes down, Box
critical.
goes down. Now Badger can
2
properly
versus 3.
side scrape. This is still completely doable.
Totally doable.
Because all of Chief, Murphy's going to go around. Smart move. Get that bad chat.
Yeah, but the 57's recognised him and he is loaded. He's loaded, but he's a one shot. He's one clean shot.
There it is. One clean
got him.
shot. Rated M getting taken. Murphy and Cobra both holding it down here. Murphy's on a reload trying to get out of dodge before Johnman's able to get a shot. Oh my God. Here we go.
And he makes it. And the E4's too slow to compensate. The I7's coming back in on that side. That's a case of trying to grab information now.
All the health is on Badger.
Wow.
He could, as long as a magical ammo rack does not happen, he could take the shots from both E4 and the IS-7 and live to tell the tale.
Yep, and Murphy's loaded. You got one.
All right, here comes the push.
E4's going the other side. He's leaving rated. Let's see what happens here.
There's the ammo rack, but no one's there to follow it up.
Nope. Batchat's 2-on-1 here. Batchat's fully loaded. He takes him on his first shot, leaving him 4 bullets in that clip for the E4. And he's running round doing the ring, and the IS-7's also
Oh, is
facing him.
Badger gonna get shot in the rear?
He can take a hit. He can take a hit. There must be more things broken in that tank. The IS-7's looking really rough.
Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get down to one of these tanks. It's not wanting
Here it
to let
comes.
me.
Mahler's pulling it. He's looking for the backside shot.
Oh, there.
Oh.
Oh no, but there it is.
Can he get round the corner? He can.
Murphy's got it.
Murphy's only got three bullets, I think. He's got plenty enough. He needs to get a side
Oh, John's
shot. Has to be
completely
clean though.
sideways. Oh,
He
there
got
it
it.
is. Oh,
wow.
man.
Wow. What a match.
Mr. Silent, thank you for coming out.
Gee whiz. Okay, so I'm trying to get top of this. Panda, T57 Milo, flat 2,000 damage. The other 57, Hell's Cracker, call it 1,000. Eggy Salmon, 1,500. Sad Baby Imp in the IS-7, call it 2,500. Badger Smokes Cobra in the IS-7, 2,800, call it 2,900. Biggest damage, no it's not, one more to come. IS-7, 2,465 by Viking Tanker, and Murphy Mauler with 3,500 and 5 kills. 5 kills.
Oh, man. Batchat putting in some work. Over on the Chiefs side, a lot of work getting done on this side, too. John Archer coming out with the 2 kills, 26-15. Dirt Rider with his 57, 2 kills, 26-71. Zach's Music Box, a kill with 25-21. Disc, 23-22 with a kill. Rated M, 33-23. The only ones lacking this time around was the Dola coming out with a grand, and Demon only coming out with the 773. But we're going to Game 5 like we asked for.
Yep, that was amazing. An amazing match. It swung both ways twice. I'm gonna have to watch that one tomorrow several times. It's huge.
So in there really fast, to ban or restrict the autoloaders. That's up to the teams. We don't do anything like that. If you go look into our rules, the teams are the ones that select this stuff. So I mean, we give them the platform and everything to do it, and whatever format they want to run, anywhere between. Typically, a lot of teams like running the limitless, no limits. Only thing that WNF will ever limit will be the amount of TDs. In all formats that we say, man, it's 2 TDs, 1 of each type. So that's the team's choice if they want to run an autoloader limit.
I don't think it's necessary. It's the way it is, and it's 7:10. It looks great, and it's still down to trying to time your shots and communicate. I mean, the communication level has to be so much higher on who's on a reload, because somebody calls a push and 2 of your Batchats are on a reload, you just killed yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah, and prime example before that was, I mean, having the 350Bs and the 357 heavies. It was all fun and games until everybody was on a reload, and Panda's IS-7s were like, hi, and just,
Yep.
having that continual fire going.
Yeah. They virtually matched themselves there, so it was even Stevens, and everybody can pick them. It's up to you to go with them or not. That said, though, there are times when I really wish I was in a 140 instead of my Batchat, when I've just let loose the last round and I'm desperate on another one.
But yet again, Panda, now longest running streak on Himmelsdorf Night on World of Tanks, within the WNF realm. Panda longest running team to do that on one single map. That's insane. Congratulations, Panda.
Yeah, and
Now let's see
you-
who's going to try to
yeah.
knock them off of that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and that's going to be the thing.
Yeah.
Who can knock them off?
Very much so. I mean, that last match there was one of the best matches I've watched him for a long time live, and Chief actually did take an advantage. They arguably won the 57 versus 57 battle overall, and for me, Murphy's key shots and snagging the ones that he had to snag made all the difference. In the back chat.
Great chats going right now in the Twitch chats. Watching everybody having a great night. So happy to see everybody out. So good. All right, now this is a tie-up here. I mean, rooting for Chiefs and I'm rooting for Panda. I mean, both these teams have done exactly. I think I can just sit back and absolutely watch this one and just a big giant smile seeing both these teams literally let it all hang out.
Oh yeah, I mean, they've played a big ginormous game of chess, and it's been a hell of a match. I'd expect the first few minutes of this one to be more tentative, but it's been amazing. That last match was splendid.
Okay, now here's a legitimate question for the people that are in SOA and in Odium watching this right now. How do you go, well, how the hell can we top that?
Well, every match has got its points.
And I'm hoping SOA and Odium, these guys are great teams, and I know that they're going to put on an amazing show. You guys this just shows you what the gold division's worth. So I'm so happy to see you guys come out this evening, and also going to put on a great show. But here we go. I'll roll down Panda this time. If you want to roll down Chief, there, Mark, over on Panda side, Baby M coming out in the E4, Murphy in his bat chat, yet again, Viking Tanker, Hell's Cracker, and Big Joe all on IS-7s, Milo and Eggy, both in the 57 heavies.
All right, over in Chief, we've got John and Archer in the E4, Boxhound in the bat chat, X-Rated, Captain Ali, and Demon 18027 in the triple IS-7s, and a pair of E5s. People still run the E5s. Wow.
Interesting.
Hey.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, interesting pick with the E5s. Out of all the tanks, no E1 hundos, no.
No.
Pulling out E5s.
Everybody opting for that middle ground of mobility. They're all, I guess they're all looking compensatory setups.
I mean,
enough speed, enough armor.
I mean, yeah, as long as you can keep that turret rocking and rolling left and right, it makes it real tough to make that Capola shot. Now, it's going to be interesting to see where they're going to play that at. So,
yeah, it will be. I mean, for me, and it's just my opinion, but currently the Chieftain's just that much better in the kind of hull down. More potential for bouncing right now. That Capola's not as strong as it was just a couple of months ago, and I feel when I'm in the E5 these days, I suffer more chance of getting chipped more often, just right in the top. But that said, the best players can turn that slight weakness into a weapon, as you've already said, by keeping it moving, keeping it rocking, and you can see copious volumes of shots still bounce off, but I wouldn't go with it. Alright, Murphy bombing out for the early spot down the left-hand side on Panda. The rest of the team sticking together, heading into the middle to set up.
Big Joe, Eggy Salmon going to be watching across the middle. Foxhound out there playing in the sand, having a little bit of fun. So is Murphy. We're gonna go out there, enjoy the sun.
Yeah, if Wargaming ever make us pay for diesel, Murphy's going to have to dig deep.
Yeah. Fuel cost would suck. Imagine running a miles on Theobald Ridge. No. You run out halfway through. You'd be trying to drive across. Blah, blah, blah.
Mind you, that said, I wouldn't want to pick up the fuel bill on an E100 for the week. Getting to work in that thing could be atrocious.
Yeah. Box out taking the boost spot here on the back side.
Full 2 minutes, and I don't believe anybody has been spotted, am I right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think I'm right.
So Panda
You can
kind
get
of
up high on the
sitting.
camera in this one.
So I mean, Panda and the kind of a typical layout that you would see on Ghost Town, where now Chief is in more of a reserve mode. John Archer does get spotted there. It looked like he did miss a shot on Sad Baby Imp.
Yeah, Chief probably playing the more conservatives, as you said. That's a lockdown across their angles on that side. But I also agree with you. Already said the kind of standard setup by Panda in that middle road with the two. Is it the I-7 and the 57 heavy? Yeah, it is. And then Murphy Muller just grabbing the raise, having a little drive. Yeah, it looks to me like Panda's waiting on information from Murphy as to where they may be.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's like the best bet to do right now. They have to be figuring out by this time right now that everybody on Chief's side is pretty much giving up all map control.
Yep, but then at the same time, you'd also presume that Chief are saying that they probably know where Panda are, just through simple experience. There's going to be a spot here with the back chat to the IS-7. Let's see if the IS-7 can outspot the back chat again. Let's see.
Hey, I'm not going to complain.
E4 spotted again.
Yep, E4 from across the way. Murphy is still kind of low in there, but he should be spotting up.
If he crests,
he
spotted.
detected
He got spotted.
first. IS-7
I think he got detected by the back chat. Box down, so
Oh, good snapshot by Murphy.
saw each other. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. What's that? A full 600, 500 meters? Yeah.
Yeah, at least 4 grids on this map. So yeah, it was decent snap at distance.
Yeah. And just got to point out, for the sake of it, that does theoretically put Panda in the lead. They need to do no more.
Yep, pretty much. Nope, theoretically, you are right. You are right. I mean, they dealt their damage. They hit box sound. It's now Chiefs' game to lose. Hell's Cracker
They've got 2.5 minutes to make up their mind. Yeah, one shot.
Yeah. So now, yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those things. Pull Hell's Cracker back. They got the damage set. Unfortunately, for the next 2 minutes, Chief has to make the decision. Are they going to lose or are they going to push? And they're going to push.
Yep, they've made their decision. Coming out to the south. And they're going to turn in that way and go through the two. Yeah, don't know.
No one is... Oh, Hells might be in trouble. If he can hold his side scrape... Oh, he
First one got
does take
through.
a huge hit.
Just about evens it. And now we've got game. They're going to do the full push in there. Here comes Murphy. Murphy's going to go long, cause trouble, and Panda is reforming down that centre. This is going to be brutal, real quick.
Hell's Cracker now taking a couple shots. Boom, boom, boom. Focus fire going into Demon. Demon realizing, oh, it's the rest of Panda. Demon blocking shots for the rest of his team. Demon goes down.
Chief loses a player about to lose boxing. No, they're not. Boxing's made it out of there.
Murphy's taking out Archer.
Yep.
Boom.
And he got him. He's still got a couple of rounds left, I think.
Boxhound man got a beating.
Reload. trying to run. Murphy's going to make it out of there. Chief need to reform and probably push right on that 57, get right in that centre. He's stuck. He's completely stuck. They need to recognise it and take him.
You're getting shots into Captain Alty there.
30 seconds to go. Murphy's just going to make his reload. Can he get in and make it count again? I think he can.
2 to 2, 53% health remaining left on Pandas. Chief is now reeling.
Yep, it's going Panda.
Murphy gonna try to clip
15
out
seconds.
Alty here.
Yep, he's going to get him.
Oh, 2 bounce. Oh, third one goes into the track. Oh, fourth one goes into the track. Murphy's only got 1 left.
Boom.
There it is.
You might need a calculator, bro.
Oh no, it was by the end. I mean, Panda had points. I can tell you right now, Panda's ahead. look at the damage.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you can. My bad. I just saw it go even with the 2-2 and thought, oh, that could be close, but it wasn't as close as it looked to me.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah,
Panda takes it.
Yeah, Panda takes this one. Yeah, no.
Yep. Yeah, there's no argument. Yeah, quick punch down on the damage. So Milo 1500 flat in the 57. Cracker 416 and IS7 got caught. Bat Chat by Murphy 2300. E4 1365. Eggy Salmon with a big 3057 heavy. IS7 by Viking Tanker 1861. And Big Joe rounding it out on call it a flat 1800 in the other IS7.
Over here on the cheap side, Archer coming out with the 838 out of the E4. Ouch. Demon 470, Boxhound only with a 368. Disc coming in with a 1552. Dola with a 1500. Rated M with a 1376. Captain Alty with 2K. Congratulations going out to Panda winning it in Game 5 on Ghost Town. Up next, SOA.